all my free school friends. It's so good to see you again. I'm back here in my art studio getting ready to create a very important project. You know, Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I thought it would be nice for us to have a mommy and me tea at our Zoom meeting on Thursday. So I thought it would be really cool if we made really pretty placemats for them to have their tea on. What do you think? So I'm going to show you 3 different placemats that we are going to make together at our Zoom meetings. Your job is to watch and decide which one you want to make. And then with your dad, gather all the materials that you need. And during your Zoom meeting, if you're an AM student, we will put these together. And if you're a PM student, you need to bring your materials to your Tuesday Zoom meeting and we'll put your placemats together. And I hope that your dads can join us for these meetings as well to help you out. So let's get started. The first placemat I'd like to show you is one that we can use our crayons with. Let me see what's right here. This is a coloring page that we can turn into a placemat. And it says, Happy Mommy Day. Isn't that cute? And it's got really pretty flowers. Do you know what kind of flowers are popping up out of the ground? Yes, they're tulips. And I made mine my favorite color. And when you color this, you could make them your mom's favorite color. The next one that we're going to do is a collage placemat. And I made this one with torn paper, and I got some aluminum foil because I thought, oh, it looks kind of like diamond, shiny, special jewelry that I thought Mommy might like, and some other things that I'll tell you about. And the last placemat that we can make is a really cool one that I used a coffee filter and some markers for. And I actually got the idea from Lukey's mom when she did it on the tinfoil and paper. So I thought this was kind of cool too. It's kind of like a special design of all different smeshed colors. I thought that was kind of cool that your mommy might like too. So I'm going to show you how to make all 3. Let me hang these up and then clear my way, and then we'll get started. Okay, so here is our blank page, and I am going to send an email with the link to this page to your dads so that they can download it if you want to use it and print it out. So we're going to start at the top of our page, and we're going to color the letters of each word. Remember, it says Happy Mommy Day. And you can use crayons or markers. I like crayons because I think they look cooler on our coloring page. And I picked out colors that I thought my mom would like. Not necessarily what I liked, but what my mom liked. So I'm going to start at the top with the happy word. And I'm going to start with my H. And I'm going to try to do my best coloring. I'm going to hold my pen with my Tweety Bird grasp. And I'm going to start at the top. And I'm going to work my way down. And then maybe I'll go across and then back to the top and down, just like when we would write those letters, we print those letters. Then I have my A, and I would go all around with that. And my P, go up and down and then around that curvy line. And then another P, and I go up and around with my curvy line, and then my Y. Color it in. It's hard to see the yellow, isn't it? But this is what it looks like if you see it up close. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see. Then my next color that I would do is my purple. This is my purple color. My mommy loves purple. And then I would color it in again. I take my time. I try to stay inside the lines of each letter. It's okay if you go out a little bit, but try to take your time. And then my O, and I'd start at the top, and I'd go around, just like we do our curvy line C, and then come back up. Some of you have this letter in your name, don't you? And around. Then my lowercase m. Does anybody have a lowercase m in their name? Cool. And I go around. And then I do my other one. And I go around, take my time, because this is for mommy, it's very special. And my Y. And then I do my day. And I like green. Well, actually, my mommy likes green. So I'm going to do a green one. And I thought that looked pretty with the purple and the yellow letters too. You can do your letters rainbow, where you do every letter a different color, whatever you want. But I would pick bright colors because it's a happy day. Okay, so we want to stick with bright colors, like the colors Mrs. Goodfriend's using. This is like a purple is a bright color, but maybe not black or brown. If we could try different colors, that would be cool. All right, so there it looks. That's how I would color it in. And then I would color my flowers and the leaves. You could color all around the border if you want, and don't forget to color your dirt. And then when you're done, it looks just like this one that I showed you before. Okay, I'll take it up here and show it to you closer again. And if you have colored paper at home, you can glue it with either your glue stick or Elmer's glue, if you have it, onto the colored paper. And then a really neat trick so it doesn't get dirty or wet, I'll show you 1 minute. Look at this. You can put it in here and it'll stay a little dry when mommy eats on it, okay? And then mommy's gonna put it on the table, on her table setting, okay? So you can do that. Okay, so that's the first one. And remember, I'm gonna send a link to Daddy and Mommy, and they can print it out if you want to do this placemat for our Mommy and Me tea, okay? All right, let me put this one back. All right. And our next one is our really cool collage one. And I'm gonna show you how that works. So for that one, you need some printer paper or white colored paper if you have it at home. And you need, if you have any kind of scraps paper, okay, any kind. So I have some orange colored paper, and I have some green colored paper, and some purple colored paper. And I told you I got the tin foil because I thought it was kind of blingy and looked like jewelry, sparkly diamonds. And I got the, this is wrapping paper that I got off of a roll of wrapping paper. And this is from the newspaper. Isn't that cool? There's a pattern that goes like a stripe pattern. And then this, do you know what this is? These are actual keys on a keyboard. Isn't that cool? But I thought it was a cool pattern. So I decided to use that too. And here's another cool pattern that I found. Do you see it? Isn't that cool? Kind of looks like either thrown paint or maybe an animal print. Pretty cool, right? So what you do then is you're going to take your papers and you have to cut them into, well, tear them rather into little pieces so they look like that. Can you see them? The little pieces. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to use my wrapping paper to show you that. You have to use your Tweety Bird fingers on each side. Put your fingers on the top, and your dads can help you with this, or whoever's helping you do the project. Remember, we're not going to try to pull the paper apart. The paper doesn't pull apart. We have to tear it down. So we're going to hold it with one hand, and we're going to pull it and tear it down, just like that, so it's a strip. Then, oops, then we're going to go back on top with our Tweety Birds, and we're going to take our one finger and hold it tight, and our other finger, and we're going to tear it into little pieces, just like that. See? Down. You have to remember, not apart, down. Then once you get them into all your little pieces, all your different types of paper that you're going to use. Here's my newspaper that I'm going to use. And my foil pieces for my bling I'm going to use. Do you see them? Once you get them all torn up like that, then the fun begins. And I'm going to show you. Let me lower my screen so you can see. All right, so here's my paper. And I'm going to start to glue. Now, there's a couple of ways you can glue, okay? Ooh, you know what? You can't really see that. Let me put tinfoil underneath it so you can see it. There we go. Now you can see my paper. There we go. All right, so we need glue. You can either, if you want to try this, you can either squeeze your paper like this across the top, like this. Or actually, that's your bottom. Across the top, like this, and you can go all around your paper. Or if you want to, you can use a little cup like this and a paintbrush that looks like this, and you can pour some of your glue out into it. This might be easier for some of you, and you can pour it out just like this. Watch, Mrs. Goodfriend. And then we take our paintbrush like this, and we can, whoops, and we can paint all of the glue onto the paper, just like that. Okay? I'm going to squeeze mine. Because I have a lot of strength, and I'm going to squeeze mine. So I start here at the top, and I just do zigzags all the way around my paper to the bottom. And then I go ziggy-zaggy all across the paper the other way. Okay, so now we have our glue. Hard to see, but we did. Okay, next, we get to have fun. So I'm going to make a pattern. Remember when we talked about patterns a little bit last week? I'm going to start with my orange, and I'm going to put it right here. Right here. And then I think I'm going to take some of my purple, and I'm going to put that, and you kind of overlap them like that. And then I think I'm going to take some of my green, and I'm going to push it on like that. Oh, and then I think I'm going to take some of this really pretty wrapping paper, and I'm going to put, and it's okay if you don't go all the way to the edge. It's okay if some white is showing. Oh, and then I think I'm going to get some bling in there. Yeah, I'm going to get some tin foil in there and make it look really shiny and pretty. And then I'm going to use some of my newspaper that looks like this, and I'm going to put that next to it. Okay. And I'm going to keep going again. Okay, so I need another orange one because I'm making a pattern. Orange, purple, green, wrapping paper, bling, cool newspaper. Go back to my orange, and then to my purple, and then to my green. Uh-oh, ran out of space. I have to go to the next line. Where did I leave off on my pattern? Let's see. Oh, my wrapping paper's next. So let me put my wrapping paper on. And after my wrapping paper was my bling. So let me put my bling on. And after my bling, oh, that was my newspaper again. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, I have to go back to orange again. Here's my orange. And can you see how I'm doing that? And after my orange comes my purple. Here it is. And my green. Oh, the purple really pops out on camera, doesn't it? It's cool looking. Then my green. What comes after my green? Oh, my wrapping paper. And my wrapping paper goes like that. And then I think I had, what did I have? Oh, bling. And then my bling. And then after my bling, I think I need my, oh, there's not a lot of space there. And I think I need a little more bit of glue. So I'm going to put a little dot of glue right there. Stick it right there. All right. And then I have to start all over again. And so I would start with my orange again. I'm just going to go across my paper again, and my purple, and my green. Whoops, green, Rory. And my green, and my wrapping paper, and my bling tinfoil and my cool keyboard. Oh, this one is all black and white, but that's kind of a cool, different one. I'm just gonna change it up a little bit. It's okay, you can do that because you're the artist, so you can do whatever you want. And then maybe I'll put my newspaper in. Change it up a little. Oh, there's a little corner right there. Sometimes you have to fill it in, and then, oh, I'm gonna use my paintbrush because my paintbrush is gonna work really well for me there. And I'm gonna put a little green one like that. There we go. And you just keep on going until you fill your whole paper up, and it looks like, here we go, this, which is what I showed you at the beginning. Let me show you. And it looks just like this. Can you see it? Pretty cool, huh? So that's called a mosaic placemat. And then when it's all dry and you want to keep it nice, you can put it in the Ziploc bag too, so mommy can eat on it. Or she can eat on it like this too, whatever you guys want to do. If you have a laminator at home, you could laminate it too. So that's our mosaic one. Let me put this one away, get this out of the way, and I'll show you our last idea for a placemat. I'm gonna put this over here on my workstation to dry and hang this back up. So our last one, we need a coffee filter. It has to be a round one, and you're getting white preferably, and you push it all out like this so it's flat. Then you get your markers and you start coloring. Now I like to use the light color markers and some of the dark. I'm not going to use green because when I used green, it made it brown. But I don't know. You have to kind of experiment. So the way you do this is you take your marker, and I'm going to start in the middle. Can you see that? I don't know. Can you see that? And I'm going to color right here in the middle of my coffee filter. And then I'm going to put maybe a red one around that. In a circle, coloring in a circle. And then maybe I'm going to put a blue one around that. Ooh. Not too much, maybe, just a little bit. And then I'm going to start going out. So maybe I'm going to use a yellow. And then I color it in just like this. And I make lines, okay? So I have a yellow one, and then maybe I have a blue one. Color it in. And maybe I'm gonna have a red one. This. And then maybe I'll have another yellow one, or maybe I'll have another blue one. No, a yellow one. Yeah, I'll keep it light. So it's hard to decide, right? I have to just keep working at it. Okay, so then I do this, and I go around the whole thing. So I'd have to color the whole thing so it was all filled up with color, but I'm not going to do that now because I just want to show you what happens. Then you fold it up in half, then you fold it in half again. So now it looks like a triangle with a curve on the bottom, and then you fold it one more time in half. And then you need a spray bottle with some water in it. And this is my spray bottle, and I'm going to spray, not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit, that's all. I'm not even gonna push down, and I'm gonna spray this side just a little bit, and then the colors start to run. Colors start to run. We wait a minute, then we start to unfold it. Probably, I don't wanna press too much because that's when the colors start to run together and they get kind of brown. I don't wanna do that. Let's see if I press this. All right, now, then we unfold it like this. See, and then the colors run together. Isn't that cool? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of white printer paper. Oh, Mrs. Goodfriend ran out of printer paper? Ooh. Okay, we'll put it on the back of this. So you're gonna take a piece of printer paper like this, and you're going to put yours on top, and then you press. And you lift it up gently, and you get a cool design. Now, I didn't do my whole one, so it doesn't look like that, but when I color it in like this, when I did the whole thing, it looked like this. Do you see? And then when I put it down on the paper, it came out like this. And it made a cool kind of like circular design that we could set our plate on top of. And you want to know what else you can do with these when you're all done? You can hang them in the window and they become like sun catchers. Let me show you. I'm going to hang them in the window and then I'm going to bring my computer over so you can see. All right, there's our studio. Bring them over here by the window and hopefully you'll be able to see what they look like. Let's see, do you see them? They kind of shine through the window. They look pretty cool when you see them in up close for real. And that's the other one, see? So you could make sun catchers and hang them and mommy could hang them in the window and that could be a little gift for her too. So those are the 3 types of placemats that we can make for our Mommy and Me tea. And I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to show you how we can make them. So remember, we have 3 choices. We have the coloring page, we have the mosaic, and we have the color transfer, I guess I'll call this. Pretty cool. So you pick what you think Mom is going to like, and with Daddy, gather all the materials. And like I said, if you're in the morning class, I'll see you at your Zoom, your small group Zoom chat, and we'll put it together with your dad, I hope. And if you're at the PM Zoom class in the afternoon class, I'll see you. We'll do this on Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow for something else. But on Tuesday, hopefully your dads can join us as well, and we'll put your placemats together. Okay, bye for now. Have a great day.